Hello everyone, this is I here, the founder of Classroom Without Walls Academy. Today is our last day in Seoul, South Korea, and people are moving, and you can see in the background boxes and the movers. And because today's the last day, I really want to document this journey and of being in Korea for 2 years, and how this 2 years ago we relocated from Philadelphia in the United States to Seoul, Korea, and this physical relocation triggered an amazing personal and professional transformation. And in this video, I want to share 3 key takeaways with you, and hoping that my story can inspire you and hopefully offer a few tips if you are going through a hard time or if you are going through a reinvention journey. And also, the reason I want to do this video at this exact spot is because 2 years ago, the exact same location and spot, I launched my live streaming show. At the time, I had no idea what I was doing. I really want to show you. So this was my setup at the time. Bunch of books, a teeny tiny tripod, and then that's about it. So back then I don't even have a tripod, so I just used my computer stacked up on books and launched my live streaming show. But anyway, the first point I want to share with you is magic happens outside of our comfort zone. I still remember 2 years ago, right before we left for Korea, I was crying, feeling really stressed out, didn't know what's going to happen. I didn't speak the language. I didn't know anyone, didn't know any friends. I was so worried about losing my job, and which is a college professor, full-time tenure track associate professor. At the time, I had been teaching for almost 8 years, and we also have 2 young children. And at the time, they were 2 and 5, very young age. I was worried about them adapting to a new country, a new culture, a new school environment. But we came, and our life was transformed. So magic happens outside of our comfort zone. The second point is to embrace failures and mistakes and desperation, frustration, all those emotions. Embrace them, but also leverage them to grow, because those things, mistakes, failures, they are here to help us become the best version of who we are. Without failures, without mistakes, without desperations, without any of those so-called negative emotions, we are not going to grow. We need them to grow. I can't tell you how many days I cried, how many unfortunate and things happened to me. However, I just kept going. And what I learned from my experience is, at the end of desperation is hope and joy. So just keep going. It's almost like giving birth. After you suffer so much, at the end of an extremely painful experience is joy and bliss, a new life. It's like I feel like I'm a new person. And the last point I want to share with you is taking action. Don't wait until the perfect moment to happen. And there's no perfect moment, and there's no perfection. And so what you need to do is start taking action, because what I learned from my experience is action gives us clarity, momentum, and confidence to move you closer to perfection. And right now we are getting ready. In less than 24 hours, I will be flying to Philadelphia, and I'm also embracing a new chapter in my life and resigned from my job after 10 years. I'm building my own school, Classroom Without Walls Academy. And the first program is going to be a 2-week immersion in Singapore to cultivate students' entrepreneurship. There will be elements of digital literacy, digital storytelling, personal growth, and digital mentors, emotional intelligence, and project-based learning. So I can't wait to share more with you. Please stay tuned, and I hope my 3 takeaways can also inspire you to start taking action, embrace failures and mistakes, and try to do something that makes you feel uncomfortable. And remember, magic happens outside of our comfort zone. And thank you so much for being on this amazing journey with me. Thank you.